I started working for a small company, I had to multitask. I had to be involved in all stages of production. That's how I got trained.
As you can see in the University of Zululand, I'm told that it's rated one of the highest in terms of the HIV/AIDS rate. And what would you do just beyond being here as a face? What do you think we need to do to try and reduce that?
We are faces for this whole project. And it is evident that the youth does look up to us. And it is up to us to actually not just talk about this whole issue in its entirety, but also do what we're talking about. If
you believe, let me hear you say. Hey.
It's very important to communicate the consequences and repercussions of actually not practicing safe sex, especially in the guys that are going to school now. This is like the people we're calling the future right about now. So the future cannot be eroded by a disease like AIDS. And I mean, like, they're going to be responsible. Whatever happens to the kids now, it's going to affect even our kids that aren't even born yet.
Underpart, we have now Tizo City Vuma, Tizo Zaroke, Vuma Umfundi attest. So City Lana graduate alive. City know your status, push I know your status campaign.
Only God knows how long it will take for me to resign and
Usuthu family member Lunga Sokela recently organized a thank you gathering for close friends who have supported the club tirelessly during the past season. The festivities started off with a 2-hour boat cruise along Durban's Golden Mile.
You know, you get so bogged down during a normal season on work stuff. So today I felt that it's good to call them all together and we have a nice, relaxing, casual mingling session with them.
It was a beautiful day out at sea. The weather was perfect and the ladies were looking fabulous. After the cruise, it was time to get some dancing shoes on as there was another festivity taking place at the Moses Mabhida Stadium's presidential suite. The venue was posh. The guests were looking glamorous, the music was blistering and the food was mouth-watering. It was an evening never to be forgotten. AmaZulu FC, together with Ezemvelo KZN Wildlife, offered some members of the Usuthu family an opportunity to visit the Hluhluwe Umfolozi Park for a wilderness trail experience and to encourage people to embrace and appreciate what nature has to offer. The 96,000-hectare Hluhluwe Umfolozi Park is one of the oldest game reserves in Africa, being established in 1895 and one of the best-known game parks in Southern Africa. The old Zulu kings, such as Dingiswayo and King Shaka, put in place the first conservation laws, where today the big five of African legends roam these hilly plains.
Our park, Umfolozi, is very special because we've got a big five and we've got a special place that we call a wilderness area where there are no permanent structures, there are no roads, only for walking. And we call our wilderness area a leave no trace area. If you go to the wilderness, you have to be quiet and sometimes you get a chance to sit by yourself so that you enjoy solitude.
Our team that comprised of our young striker Siyabonga Twala, our driver Umbizo, Usuthu's media officer Nhlanhla Mkhathini, Usuthu TV cameraman Mpho Jane, and producer Gabhisa Showreel was shown way to Mdindini base camp, where we were introduced to the rest of the team and were shown our rooms for the night. We were then offered lunch before embarking on a wilderness trail with our guides Nunu Jobe and Babamkulu.
Yeah, this trail is designed only for AmaZulu that are coming here today because they're gonna spend one night here. Normally our trails base camp, they take 3 nights, 4 days, but this one it's already designed just for you guys to come and enjoy the trail with us here.
The thought of sharing the same space with the wild animals must have been a bit scary for these city slickers.
Mina into engiexpectile mhlambe ukuzofunda nokwazi kabanzi ngezilwane nemvelo ngoba bengazi lutho ngezilwane mhlambe ngizothola ulwazi futhi ukuthi izilwane zikanjani uyiphatha kanjani phambi kwezilwane yani uthi ubehave kanjani futhi.
We just been told that maybe what we see on TV is not exactly as we will experience it here, so we're looking forward to it.
This was a new experience for our cameraman Paul, whose work always lies within the city boundaries.
I don't know how the shots are gonna come out. It's a really different experience for me. I'm used to shooting by the field where we're shooting players when they're training, and then now suddenly we're here, you know, in the nature reserve. And I don't know, I hope we come back with a good product. I hope the pictures come out great, but I'm expecting to have, we're gonna have a great story here.
Although we do not come across as many animals as we were hoping for, there was still a lot to be learnt along the way.
Kodwa izilwane ezizikhuhla kuzona njengomkhome umufu ibhukude emfuleni uyikhuhlela ngobona kufine nje nokuhle kunje kuchusa kuyisusa amakhizana ukuzimalanga ngoba akekho umuntu ongamsiza ko deep yena indlela ayisiza ngayo la ukuze akwazi ukuzizwe right.
At the halfway point, we had a chat with the experienced backup trail guide Babamkulu, who elaborated on the importance of caring for nature.
Mina ngikhule ngiyele esiqiwini ngithanda kakhulu ukubulala inyamazana ngokuthi ngingazi ukuthi ngempela yini ebalulekile ngenyamazana. Manje ngikuthanda kakhulu njengoba ngikuthanda kakhulu ngoba ngisebenza ngoba ngithanda phela kakhulu. Ngifike ngafunda la ukuthi kungani inyamazana ivikeleke ukuthi ingabulawa noma kanjani. Inyamazana yongela ukuthi nesizulwane size siyibone singabuki isithombe ephepheni kuthiwe inyamazana ethize.
It was time to go back to camp, relax and prepare for a game drive on day 2.
I was working both as a producer and I was doing a trail. Although I was carrying a tripod the whole time, I was helping him Paul. I think we had a good shoot. And the trail itself, it was so amazing, you know, stepping into someone's environment, you know, and that tranquility, being away from the city. I would encourage everyone from Usutu TV and from AmaZulu family to come here, you know. And I would like to thank AmaZulu for organizing this and together with the KZN Ezemvelo Wildlife.
After the break, our fortunes change on day 2 as we see a number of animals during our game drive around the park. And it's the inaugural Tapua Kapini Foundation tournament in Indwedwe. Stay tuned.